So now we'll get to the part where you're all waiting for, which is where our poets get to share their poems with us. We are going to go in the order that they are listed in the program, alphabetically by last name. So we're going to start with Violet Avenarius. She's a fourth grader at school in the woods, is 9 years old, has one brother, 2 dogs, and a bunny, and wants to be a vet and a professional soccer player when she grows up. And Violet was inspired to write her poem, Neighborhood Friends, by every animal in her neighborhood. So Violet, if you want to come on up, if you would like to put your poem here, you can, and we'll get the mic lowered just a little bit for you.
Neighborhood friends, backyard squirrels chasing each other, a blue jay named Sputnik, always clumsy and loud. Robins pecking for worms, always getting what they want. Magpies screeching at each other, looking to steal food. A few stray cats 2 doors down get fed every single morning. A bobcat family roaming curiously, dogs barking all the time, scaring away all the coyotes. Greyhorn owl as my alarm clock, hooting with the sunrise, and the deer I see once or twice a year. The adventurous little dog always barking and biting, sometimes frightening. Bunnies everywhere you look, the mourning doves cooing. I miss the red-tailed hawk in our 50-year-old pine. Coyotes howling at night, the woodpecker constantly pecking a hole in our house. My home would not be the same without my neighborhood friends.
Thank you, Violet. And each of our poets gets a book of poetry and a $50 check for winning. So I will hand that to you afterwards. All right, our next poet is Eliana Belaires. She is 11 and a half years old, a 5th grader at Ranch Creek Elementary School. She's the oldest of 3, enjoys reading, spending time with animals, and hanging out with friends and family. And when she grows up, Eliana wants to be a veterinarian. Her great friends and family and her love of the beach inspired her to write her poem, My Beachside Place. So come on up. Make this taller for you. Is that good?
Friendship my anchor, family my sail, in the sea of life they never fail. Through storms we've weathered and calm tides we've known, with them beside me I'm never alone. Their laughter like seagulls' calls fill the air, their love and support like the sun's warmth always there. In joy and sorrow, through calm and swell, their presence like the ocean, a constant I dwell. With siblings I bask in the lighthouse's light, guiding us gently through day and through night. Just like our parents, wisdom embraced, in the cove's warmth serenity embraced. Friends, like starfish, brighten our beach, their presence a comfort within our reach. With laughter and joy they fill our days, in their company we find endless ways. Through life's journey, like the ocean's song, with family and friends we sail along. In their warmth and love, like the sun's embrace, a haven of comfort, our beachside place.
All right. Our next poet is Dabi Chang. She's 10 years old, a 4th grader at Woodman Roberts Elementary School. She has 2 older siblings and likes to read, doodle, and play basketball and soccer. And she's currently interested in being a judge when she grows up. And the theme of home and belonging is reminded Dabi of past experiences of moving around, lessons learned, and that inspired her poem, These Places, These People. So come on up.
these places, these people. I am from Virginia, my first breath, a birthplace where memories are faded, too young to remember, too young for my firsts. The roots of my grand adventure, the start of my trek. I am from England's grey embrace, fish and chips, salty, savory, mouth-watering. Moss-covered, fenced-in garden with a bird feeder. Attended a primary school in a small village. I am from South Korea's vibrant streets, buses buzzing, people bustling, shiny glass buildings stretching to the sky, convenience stores, a kaleidoscope of snacks, lights everywhere, always on, grandparents and me sharing frosty, silky smooth ice cream, and family vacations etched every summer. I am from Colorado, clear sunny skies, fresh air weaves through the pine trees, animals rustling through brambles. Whoosh, whoosh, as I glide past, powder snow swept into the cold, crisp air. Mountains stand tall, their purple silhouette against the deep blue. Rafting in the fierce, raging river makes my heart pound faster. Wherever I roam, these places, these people, home is more than a feeling. I messed up. Wherever I roam, these places, these people, home is more than a place, it's a feeling, a tapestry woven with love and belonging. Family and friends, furry companions too, you all lift me, carrying, guiding me through.
All right. Our next poet is Danica Harms. She's 10 years old and a fourth grader at Halbert Elementary School. She has a brother and 3 dogs and enjoys reading and playing games. And when she grows up, she wants to be a mechanic or engineer. Danica's family inspired her to write her poem, Where I'm From.
I am from a fuzzy, Christmas-themed stuffed bear, from riding my pink scooter in the dawn, to reading my favorite book until I fell asleep. I am from a home so small it could barely fit us, and yet too big for me to explore. I am from a grand oak tree whose leaves were a dark green that screamed for baby bears to climb it. I am from a pink scooter I rode a lot, from a turtle plushie that I named Cuddles, from Tamara and Mike. I am from green eyes and the identical smile of my mother, and from glasses that trapped my hair, from brown hair that turns silky black when wet. I am from picking out my first plushie. I am from Dakota and Gabriel. I am from homemade chicken noodle soup and homemade mini tacos, from my father moving to Florida to Colorado, and from meeting the brother I never knew I had, to pulling my dad's beard. I am from these moments all spent with love.
All right, and our next poet is Carrie Wooden, a 5th grader at Ranch Creek Elementary School who is 11 years old. Carrie has 4 brothers, loves musical theater and writing stories and poems. And Carrie, who calls herself an absolute extrovert, loves to perform, wants to be a stage actress, author, or art teacher when she grows up. She was inspired to write her poem, Me, by the things she focuses on to calm down when she feels anxiety and other overwhelming emotions. All right, Carrie.
Sometimes I feel like I don't belong, like I'm the opposite of me, so I try to find home, where the aroma of brownies floats around as I savor the last bite, where the trees sway like dancers to the soft music of the wind, where my happiness is a paintbrush that paints a slight smile on my face, where my heart builds enough courage to tell my family I love them, where I feel God's love surrounding me as if it were a great big hug, where peace floods my heart like a river rushed right into me, where it is calm enough for my thoughts to come spilling out, where people can't judge me or tell me if I'm right or wrong, where I can focus enough to recognize every little detail like a hawk, where I'm not pressured to be different than myself, where I'm me and only me.
All right. And our sixth winner is Aspen Yeager, who is 11 years old and homeschooled and in fifth grade and loves reading, jazz dance classes, and playing with her older sister. And she wants to own a llama farm when she grows up. Life as a military child who was often asked, "Where is she from?" inspired Aspen to write her poem, "Where Do I Come From?" All right, Aspen, come on up. Behind the mic, let's make sure it's a good height for you. Actually, that's probably good.
Where do I come from? Florida, Virginia, Rhode Island, Florida, Washington, Colorado. Where do I come from? With snapping jaws and scaly claws and palm trees lining every road, $1 pizza locally owned. Where do I come from? A pool at Grandma and Granddad's and puddles on the floor, coming home from the beach with rock stick acorns and more, back from preschool and seeing Bob the squirrel, life as a 4-year-old goes by in such a whirl. Where do I come from? Autumn winds blow cold and clear on mansions and lighthouses down by the pier. 26 kids play games together, running down the hill as light as a feather. Where do I come from? Warm teal water bubbling up from the ground. Warm teal water blowing up from the ground, warm teal water all around, homeschooled in an RV park, bikes with wheels glowing in the dark. Where do I come from? Gold water lines the towering mountains with sand dollars at the millions, sweet smells of ice cream from the farm stand makes it hard to be in last. Walking across the winding bridge is tough at Deception Pass. Where do I come from? Mountains and hikings and road trips galore, deep underground, a gold mining tour, winter, spring, summer and fall are all really great, especially when there's only 2 or 3 seasons in all the other states. Where do I come from? Florida, Virginia, Rhode Island, Florida, Washington, Colorado. That's where I come from.
All right, can we have another round of applause for all of our amazing poets? So our theme this year was poems of belonging, home, community, and origins. And we, as was mentioned, we had 98 entries, and our winners all had those unique perspectives on what it means to belong, what home means to them, and we really loved all of the entries, but we really appreciate you guys. And we are going to have a reception, a light reception afterwards. So please stick around and enjoy some food. Congratulate the winners. And thank you so much for coming out on this snowy day to celebrate our 2025 Ciavonne Poetry Contest Award winners.